If you have ever spent hours editing a video only to realize your audio was completely ruined by sudden background noise, clipping, or a dropped wireless connection, then what is happening behind closed doors at DJI right now is going to completely change how you create content. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most heavily guarded, highly anticipated, and aggressively leaked pieces of audio tech hitting the industry, the brand new DJI Mic Mini M3 lineup. If you think you know what ultra-compact wireless audio looks like, think again, because the leaks coming out of supply chains and insider developer logs reveal that DJI is about to completely upend the market once more. Before we go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because the tech landscape moves fast, and you do not want to miss the official drop. Now, let's talk about why everyone in the creator economy is losing their minds over these latest leaks. For years, content creators, independent filmmakers, vloggers, and interviewers have faced a frustrating compromise. You either choose heavy, bulky, professional-grade transmitters that weigh down your collar and look awkward on camera, or you opt for lightweight mini mics that sacrifice internal safety backups, advanced EQ controls, and stable long-range transmission. You are always forced to choose between style and ultimate reliability. But according to the latest confidential engineering reports and regulatory filings surfacing for the upcoming M3 cycle, DJI has somehow managed to dissolve that compromise entirely. Let us start with the physical design, because the leaks show a massive shift in how these micro-transmitters are built. The engineering team at DJI has been obsessed with weight distribution and low-profile aesthetics. The new M3 generation keeps the ultralight footprint that made the original Mini series famous, hovering right around that featherlight 10 to 11 gram threshold, but they have completely redesigned the mounting architecture. Leaked schematics show a newly engineered rotating magnetic clip system. This means no matter how heavy or loose your fabric is, whether you are wearing a thin silk shirt or a thick winter hoodie, the microphone can be rotated and locked into the exact orientation of your voice source without sagging, flipping over, or pulling your collar out of shape. Even wilder are the aesthetic customization leaks. If you hated how black or white plastic squares stuck out like a sore thumb against colorful outfits or professional wardrobe choices, DJI has a solution that has never been seen before in a wireless audio system. Insider sources reveal a modular magnetic faceplate ecosystem. We are talking about swappable, multicolored magnetic front covers that snap onto the face of the transmitter instantly. Leaks show everything from sleek obsidian black and clean blaze white to limited edition artistic series designed in collaboration with world-renowned illustrators, capturing distinct visual tones from dawn pinks to surge blues and deep blaze oranges. You can literally match your microphone to your shirt, jacket, or branding color scheme so seamlessly that it becomes completely invisible on camera. It is a massive win for fashion vloggers, talking head creators, and corporate interviewers who care deeply about visual presentation. But looks mean nothing if the sound quality does not hold up under pressure. And this is where the leaks transition from interesting to mind-blowing. For the longest time, professional audio tuning required deep post-processing in software like Adobe Audition or DaVinci Resolve. You had to mess with parametric EQs, compression curves, and de-essers just to make a mini mic sound warm and broadcast ready. The M3 leaks indicate that DJI is bringing pro-grade vocal tuning presets directly into the hardware firmware. We are talking about onboard vocal tone profiles, normal for clean, natural response, bright, which gently lifts high frequencies to give your voice presence and cutting clarity, and rich, a dedicated profile that boosts the low-end frequencies to give creators that deep, resonant, cinematic radio voice straight out of the box without touching a single slider in post. Think about what that saves you in editing time. If you batch produce content, being able to record straight into a rich or bright vocal profile means your raw files sound like they were steered in a professional studio. And speaking of studio quality, the digital architecture handles pristine 48 kHz, 24-bit audio fidelity, ensuring every single nuance, whisper, and inflection of your voice is captured with absolute transparency. Now let us address the elephant in the room: environmental noise. Every creator knows the nightmare of filming outdoors. Wind howling past the capsule, distant traffic, air conditioning hums, or HVAC noise destroying an otherwise perfect take. Previous mini iterations offered basic dampening, but the M3 leaks point toward a dual-level active noise cancellation system that uses advanced algorithms to isolate human speech frequencies while aggressively chopping out repetitive background rumble. What makes this implementation special is that it doesn't give your voice that hollow, underwater, phase-shifted artifacting that cheap noise gates are famous for. It cleanly separates your vocal cords from the chaos around you, whether you are shooting on a windy city street, inside a crowded coffee shop, or at a bustling tech convention. Let us move on to the internal safety nets, because this is where many creators lose thousands of dollars and hours of work. How many times have you finished an incredible interview, walked back to your studio, checked your footage, and realized that wireless interference or dropouts corrupted your audio track? It is the ultimate sinking feeling. The M3 leaked documents highlight an aggressive push toward bulletproof reliability. We are looking at an upgraded wireless transmission range that pushes up to 400 meters in line-of-sight conditions when paired with the dedicated receiver. DJI's proprietary frequency hopping algorithm automatically scans the radio frequency spectrum in real time, jumping away from congested 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi bands before interference can even cause a blip in your audio stream. Even better, leaks heavily point to robust internal backup recording capabilities featuring high-capacity onboard memory. That means even if your receiver disconnects, your battery dies, or a freak signal block happens in the middle of a live recording, the transmitter itself keeps recording a pristine local backup file. And for the ultimate pro workflow, whispers in the developer community indicate support for 32-bit float internal recording capabilities. If you do not know what 32-bit float means, it essentially records an infinitely wide dynamic range. You can scream at the top of your lungs or whisper like a mouse, and even if the waveform looks completely flatlined or blown out on your meters, you can simply pull the gain down or push it up in post-production with zero digital distortion or clipping. It is quite literally an insurance policy against human error and unpredictable audio spikes. Let us talk about ecosystem integration and connectivity, because DJI is building an entire audio-video empire around their Osmo ecosystem. Through Osmo Audio Direct Connection technology, devices like the Osmo Pocket Series, Osmo Action cameras, and other native gear can pair directly with up to 2 transmitters simultaneously without needing a bulky external receiver plugged into the bottom. Imagine walking around with just a pocket camera and a tiny magnetic mic pinned to your shirt, recording dual-channel, studio-grade 24-bit audio with 0 wires, 0 dongles, and 0 setup time. For traditional mirrorless and DSLR camera shooters, or smartphone creators, the M3 ecosystem introduces versatile modular receiver options. Whether you are shooting on a Sony, Canon, Fujifilm, or Nikon body using a standard 3.5mm TRS connection, or shooting entirely vertical content on an iPhone or Android device via a dedicated mobile USB-C receiver bundle, DJI has built hardware configurations tailored specifically to how you create. Furthermore, multi-device mixed connections allow seamless switching and pairing across platforms, making it the most versatile audio tool on the market for creators who bounce between studio cameras, action sports setups, and mobile phone run-and-gun storytelling. Battery life and power management are often where compact gear falls flat. You buy something tiny, and it dies after 3 hours of shooting, forcing you to constantly run back to your bag to recharge. The M3 battery leaks shatter those expectations entirely. The individual transmitters are engineered to deliver up to 11.5 hours of continuous operating time on a single charge. WHE. And you combine that with the redesigned all-in-one charging case, which securely houses the transmitters, furry windscreens, magnetic clips, and receivers all in one compact hard shell. Total operating time stretches up to a staggering 48 hours. And if you completely forget to charge your gear before a shoot? A rapid 5-minute quick charge inside the case gives you roughly a full hour of emergency operating power. That is the kind of reliability modern content creators desperately need when working on tight deadlines. Now, let us talk about the elephant in the room that everyone wants to know: pricing and market positioning. DJI has built a reputation for aggressively undercutting legacy audio giants like Rode and Sennheiser while offering superior feature sets. Leaked retail configurations suggest that despite packing professional upgrades like 32-bit float options, customizable magnetic styling, and massive battery reserves, DJI is planning to keep the entry barrier remarkably accessible. By offering modular bundles ranging from single transmitter mobile kits to full multi-transmitter production packages, they are ensuring that everyone from weekend smartphone vloggers to high-end documentary crews can upgrade their audio workflow without breaking the bank. Think about what this means for the broader creator economy. For years, pristine audio was locked behind expensive sound mixers, bulky wireless packs, and complicated frequency coordination. DJI is democratizing professional broadcast audio, compressing it down to the size of a shirt button, and giving you the creative freedom to focus entirely on your content instead of worrying about whether your microphone is recording correctly. As these leaks continue to circulate and official global rollout dates draw closer, one thing is abundantly clear: the DJI Mic Mini M3 ecosystem is shaping up to be the most disruptive piece of creator technology of the year. Whether you are upgrading from a built-in camera mic, transitioning away from clunky old wireless systems, or just looking for the ultimate lightweight travel audio rig, this is the release you have been waiting for.